Oh, my friend, are you ready for this walk? Yes, you certainly are. Okay. That's a good girl. We'll get your harness on. Here you go. What does today look like, Miley? It's a beautiful day. Wow, look at that sun. Come on, Miley, let's say hello to everyone. Okay, can you sit? Hey, my friends, welcome to Miley and Me. My name is Dwayne, and this little one here is Miley. We're just about to head out on a daily dog walk, and I'm really glad you're here to join us. So today, guys, we're going to talk about it. Dog boots and dog coats. Do we need them? We're going to settle it once and for all. Here we go. Okay, let's go. Well, my friends, hope you're doing well. I'm doing fantastic. Miley's doing great. It is a beautiful day. It's early in the afternoon here, just after, I don't know, maybe 12:30, 1 o'clock, something like that. And we've had a nice morning, just staying inside. It's been, I think, well, if you haven't been tuning in lately, it's been very, very cold. So we're all in the cold snap here. It's like minus 14. There's no wind that I can really feel today, so it's just a really nice day. And I think everyone's afraid to go outside though. And to be honest, I think I was among those people. But I knew that this little one needed to get out, and I needed to get out as well. So we enjoyed a nice relaxing morning, and now we're out. But I came across a website. This guy, he's a dog trainer, and his name is Stony. Oh boy, I'm not gonna say his last name because it escapes me. I believe his name is Stony, but he's from Kentucky. And I looked up weather conditions in Kentucky, and man, if you guys are from Kentucky, anyone watching from Kentucky, hats off, my friends. You guys get serious winter, like serious cold, colder than we get here. They said like it can get to minus 40 Fahrenheit, which of course I had to look up what it was in Celsius, and it's minus 40. So I felt very confident that when he was talking about dogs in cold weather, and do they need coats, do they need boots, that he was someone that we at least should consider their opinion. Okay, so I'm just going to share what I learned, guys, and hopefully you guys can benefit from that. Please understand, I'm just a guy walking his dog. I don't claim to be an expert on anything dog related like this. So please, before you, I'm just doing all the caveats so you guys understand where it's coming from. I'm not claiming to have any deep knowledge, just sharing some info. So there you go. Anyway, he said when it comes to coats, all right, he had they've got a training area that he had there. You could see obstacles in the back where they were clearly training dogs for different scenarios, right? Obedience training. And he talked about, he had a couple dogs there that were, hey Miley, come this way, come. Someone's coming here, so we're just going to practice our skills of behavior. Sit, Miley, that's a good girl. Calm, good girl, calm. That's a good girl. Good girl. So you can see Miley's kind of looking at her a little funny, because poor thing, she has a bleeding nose, and she was that's awkward, right? When your nose is bleeding and someone you walk by someone. Oh, poor thing. But let's go down this way, Miley. Yeah, we'll go this way. So I think probably because the cool weather, or the dryness of the weather, I had that this week myself. I was at work and someone said, dude, is your nose bleeding? So anyway, okay, so back to coats. So he had a couple dogs there, Labradors, I believe. And you know, he talked about the double coat, and Miley has a double coat, okay? And he talked about how there's why you don't bathe I don't bathe your dog too much is because there's oils they have on their skin that, in Miley's case, would help with that undercoat. So it becomes like a barrier and protective barrier from moisture, so she doesn't get cold. It also repels dirt and all that kind of stuff. So as far as for a dog like Miley, that's why she goes outside in the backyard. You hear me talking about it, and she's happy as anything. She's having a great time out there. The wind is blowing sometimes. The temperature is just not, what's the saying? It's not fit for man or beast, right? And she's out there loving it, right? So he had talked about dogs. He brought out a couple other dogs. They've got a bit of wind. Still not too cold, but then he brought out a couple other dogs, and they did not have the double coat. And even with those dogs, he wasn't saying immediately put a coat on the dog, okay? He was saying that if you're a person, pardon me, I'm gonna back up for a sec. He talked about the dogs they need to move. And if you watch dogs outside, dogs that don't have a double coat will be constantly moving. As long as they're moving, their circulation is their heart's pumping, they're warm. So he talked about the way circulation system works for us is that the heart is pumping the blood, so it leaves the heart, goes out, and it is warm, and when it's coming back, it's cold or cooler as it goes back to the heart. But the dogs, it's the veins going out and coming back are kind of entwined. Ours are, I guess, very separate, and theirs are entwined, so it regulates the temperature, so the blood flowing out and in is consistent temperature wise. Hey Miley, we're gonna try our skills again. My, someone's coming here. Sit. That's a good girl. Behave, okay? That's a good girl. Calm. Hello. Calm, Miley. Good girl. Calm. Didn't really give you much of a choice on that one, did I? You're a good girl. So that explains why she. Wow, there's the wind. There's the cool. But that explains why Miley is comfortable when she's out here. Like, she legit is fine. So then he talked about when would a coat be appropriate. If you're in a situation you live in an apartment or something and you don't have the ability to let your dog outside very often, and they go from like summer and then they're always inside and, you know, controlled environments and stuff, and then they take them out and seemingly like you get a cold snap and you take them out and they haven't had the chance to be acclimatized to the conditions yet, to the cold, then maybe a coat would be appropriate. So he's not saying never a coat, but it's depending on the kind of dog you have, depending on your situation, depends what you should have a coat. So there's that. Now let's talk about my nemesis, the dog boot. So he talked about he said, you notice that all the dogs that he had there and around, none of them had dog boots on. And he said that that's a deliberate choice. And then he talked about how the way I was thinking You've heard me joke about wanting to do a silly video where I was walking in my sock feet outside to feel what Miley was feeling. Well, how stupid is that? Because literally the way her paw is designed is just not even on the same page. Like, there's nothing comparable, right, with our feet. Okay, so their paw pads, if you feel the dog pads, right, last time you felt them, you'll notice that they're a bit rough. In sections, there's roughness, and that is to give them grip. Helps to give them grip. Long as their nails, I'm sure, but as a grippy thing for them. And it's like even, okay, I'll show you guys. Come here, Molly, let's do the test right now. Can you sit? Oh, someone's coming. I'm just gonna show you about her paws for a second. Someone's coming. Come on, Mike, come on. I don't want to, you know what, we got a quiet moment. There's no cars, guys, that way or that way. Okay, come on. Just want to show you something about her paws. Okay. There's the wind. Come on. Well, she's really put out with that person. Okay. I'm gonna get my knee salty here, but that's okay. It's worth it. Can I see your paw, Mike? Okay. Boy, I can't get my camera on here, guys, but I'm feeling her pads right now, and they're very soft. Okay, very spongy, and that means she's not frozen. Like, if that was hard, if that was not pliable, then that would be a problem. But in this case, it's like she's wearing like spongy tennis shoes or something, like running shoes sort of thing, right? And so there is a barrier there, and to do with the circulation, to do with the way the paw is designed, she doesn't feel cold on her paws the way we think she does. Okay, so when you see her pulling her paws up, it's most likely because she has stepped on some salt she didn't like, stepped on something she didn't like, something was foreign, like something that, like, clearly you can see Miley enjoys walking in the snow. She likes that feeling, that texture. So coming from this guy who lives in colder conditions than we do here, I mean, guys, it sometimes, maybe for, I can't imagine, but maybe a week, we might get minus 35 or something, minus 38. But that's kind of rare for us. It's like, well, you've heard me complain. It's, you know, it's been minus 27 at times, and you hear me, right? So that's a different level of cold than we get. So right now, based on that, I'm going to keep watching Miley, how she's doing. And I said to Cass that it gave me a great deal of comfort and relief that I wasn't doing wrong by Miley by not getting her all fitted up with boots and coats and stuff. And I had to think of the guy that you've heard me mention, our critic from last winter. And I was doing a video about dog boots, and I was just, if I'm honest, guys, we were new to YouTube, and we're trying to find out our voice and trying to find out, you know, we're trying to get people to pay attention to what we're doing and to care, right? And so I made a comment about dog boots, and this guy he had commented back of city people are stupid, right? And I found it really funny. Cassie did not find it very funny. But we also made a promise at that point that anyone being critical, we're just gonna, you know, leave it be. We don't wish to engage in people in that kind of stuff, right? So anyway, that's my take, guys. I'm not saying I won't ever put boots on. Like, if we go to Toronto, not sure if this person, not sure if they're backing up here or not. I mean, God knows what's on the ground in a big city like that, right? So, sorry, Toronto. But I don't know if I'd be I might have a different feeling about the boots. Maybe that would be when it's appropriate. Oh, sorry, one other thing this guy said. He said that they have a thing that they say from nose to toes. And dogs sense things from the nose to the toes, right? So when you put boots on a dog, you are cutting off a big part of communication that the dog has with the environment that she can't. So that's why it's funny. It makes for a really funny video for me to watch and for us to watch. It's like putting tape on a cat's paws. Not that I've ever done that. Poor kitty. But that's why she's reacting that way, because we have just taken away a big part of her sensory. If you guys don't know about our neighborhood, this is a local skating rink that the city maintains. They literally have a Zamboni. It's like a tractor with a Zamboni in the back. Like it's an ice cleaner. There you go. That they actually maintain this, and I imagine there's a chiller under there of some sort as well, or something. But anyway, I'm fortunate to live in such a place that invests in the community like this. I mean, it's so, no one likes paying taxes, right? But at least here we get some benefits of some beautiful things like that. And now it's up to us whether we take advantage of it, right? So that's why it's encouraging people to get out, enjoy your city. And who knows, guys? I mean, you might, it's what Cass and I will always talk about, how life is better with a four-legged friend, because if it encourages you to get out with your pet and discover your neighborhood. Who knows? You might have hidden secrets around your neighborhood you didn't know about. Like this skating rink, I didn't know about it until a couple weeks ago, I guess. And this is a nice area I find in the summertime. People hang out here, and it's very well used. And I love seeing that. I love seeing people just hanging out, and it's great, especially being outside, So here, all the salt, I'm not a fan of, clearly. I'm sure Miley isn't either. But it'll be interesting if we see her pull her paws up at all. Let's go across the street here. Once again, no one's coming. This is some townhomes in here. I've never walked through this community. Never. So why not? Oh, so the other thing I thought is for how long we're taking Miley out. That was the other concern I had, was because, you see me go out for half hour, 45 minutes sometimes, or when Cass and I are out for, oh, didn't see that guy coming. Whew, these Teslas are quiet, man. Wow. I'm used to hearing the electric cars that kind of sound like they're like a spaceship. But anyway, so yeah, again, I feel better that not only is getting out for extended time with Miley, her blood is flowing, her heart's pumping, so she's good. I'm sure she'd be better if she was running, and she'd probably love to run more. But it's as long as we make sure that we don't have hazards on the ground that would be harmful to her paws and her paw pads, I think we're good. So yeah, that helps me a lot. Now, one thing that Cass and I have started to put links in the description to some of the stuff that we use in these videos, dog leashes and things like that we find value in, and you guys might find some value in it too. So we have provided some links. So I said to Cassie, well, you can tell that we're not doing this for the sole purpose of making money, because I have just taken away two income streams of offering dog coats and boots, right? But again, you know, I think it wouldn't be, I don't think we'd be offside to, once we find a product such as a coat or a boot, to have it available to you guys, because in good conscience, I see scenarios where it is appropriate. And you know, I don't know where you're coming from. I don't know your situation, so I can only talk about from our perspective and what we find helpful. So I don't think I'm being a hypocrite by still making something available, but I will tell you, just flat out, that's why we're not having a coat or boot on Miley most times. At least I'm not. And well, the last thing I'm gonna say about this is that there's that Tesla again. I heard him this time, so maybe I'm just paying attention. But I was feeling bad because when Miley wore the boots, I really did think she certainly wasn't walking out front like this. She was walking behind me. I think she was depressed. I think she hated it. Depressed is a strong word. I mean, she was not loving it, right? But also I was kind of feeling though, am I just being a lazy dog owner that I'm not going to take the time to help my dog adjust to something that maybe was good for her? So I was feeling it, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I want to do best by Miley, and so there we go. So therefore, that's why I'm doing what I'm doing now. Just trying to do my best. So, wow, that was a lot. I hope you guys found it helpful. If I will, I'll put a link to this guy's Stony. Boy, I hope I got his name right. Sorry, guys. I did look at it before I left, but then I was so focused on the information that I wanted to portray that I'm not confident I have the right name. But I will put a link in the description to his page. He's got a lot of followers, so I have some confidence that I'm recommending someone of value. Not that just because someone's got a lot of views does it mean that they have valuable information. I'm not trying to say that. I find value in it, and I think a lot of other people do too. There we go, Dwayne. No, well, we're gonna head back home here, but I think see how Miley does here. I'm gonna walk by some of the stores in our neighborhood here and give you guys a bit of a glimpse to life in our neighborhood. Day in the life of, right? These are all new builds, guys, here that they're doing a thing where they have retail on the bottom and housing above it. This way, Miley, we're gonna let this person go by, okay? Can we sit? Can we sit? That's a good girl. That's a good girl. I'm gonna try not holding on to her harness this time. Good girl. Calm, Miley. Calm. Two people. Thank you. Appreciate that. Did you hear that, Miley? He said you were nice. Wow, that's a very nice compliment. Wow, good girl, Miley. You are a good dog. Hey, you are a good girl. Here you go. A treat for being good. So, here in Caledon, they don't allow a lot of big box stores and restaurants. So, for somehow Subway snuck in, and there's the odd Tim Hortons and Little Caesars here. But other than that, you're gonna see that everything is like, local business, and that's something that I absolutely love. I love that, here we are, only like 45-minute drive from Toronto on a good day, on an excellent day. not most days, but you know, and here we have just the feeling of a smaller town. So nice today. There's not a lot of people out, so it's okay for Miley. Having people around is good for her conditioning, getting for her reactionary. There we are, Miley. Look at us. Well, this is fun. So look at us in the. Hey, who's that? Is that Daddy and Miley? So this is here. This is a grocery store. I can't take you in, obviously with Miley, but it's a vegetarian store, and this is where we pretty much get most of our fruits and vegetables. As you can imagine, it's fresher because that's all they sell, right? Of course, with legumes and beans and all that kind of stuff too. But they are not whole food pricing, right? Like they're like in some cases they are. Hey, Miley, she's pulling. She's a bit. Yeah, she's had enough of that. But they. Oh, don't walk to the water. No. Go on the snow here. There we go. That's a girl. So the pricing is more like a regular grocery store, not a boutique one like Whole Foods, and we find the quality amazing. So that's what we do. So, yes, it end up means you do extra stop when you're doing groceries, but man, these days it's if you weren't a person who stuck to a budget before, you really have to to do that now, don't you? It's things have gotten quite expensive. One nice thing though about living where we do is that we have so many cultures that in the GTA, the Greater Toronto Area, that it's okay, go ahead, but please go ahead. It was very courteous, very kind. That grocery stores end up carrying a lot of ingredients that you can't find if whoa, that car was very low. So wow, there's a few more people out here. Miley, come on, we're gonna cross the street here. If someone's walking along here, we don't have a spot to really do that safely. There we go. So yeah, so it's almost like, obviously certain areas are more dominant in different cuisine, right? So, but chances are you can find a grocery store not that far from us that would carry a spice or some flavorings that you want from almost anywhere in the world. So we're very fortunate. I have friends who live Eastern Canada, like Nova Scotia type way. I think, hey, Craig, thinking about you actually, because you're out this way, so you could speak to this, Craig. That getting ingredients for things like I don't know again how much my friend was joking, but he said getting a red pepper sometimes can be difficult in Nova Scotia. So again, I don't know. Was he kidding? And my friend had moved. His wife has family out that way, and he had moved during when real estate was booming in those days, and I guess that was during COVID. Yeah, it was during the vid. Sorry, I didn't want to say the C word. Pandemic. Let's just stick to that, right? Because I don't think YouTube likes when we talk about that. So, but yeah, so he moved there, and he has been in Toronto on most of his, I think his whole life actually. If I'm not mistaken, he was born in around this area, and so he's feeling a bit of that culture shock. So talk about small town. He feels like he lives in a very small town compared to around GTA. But anyway, there we go. And Cassie and I love to experiment with food. We, you know, I've said before that oh, we got a dog coming up here. This will be fun. But you've heard me say before that you know, I haven't traveled as much as I've liked, but we travel through our kitchen as much as we can, and certainly like having fun with some food. That dog that was ahead, they turned. So far, guys, Miley is doing great. She hasn't. Yes, we're talking about you. We haven't seen her pull. I haven't seen. If you have, let me know. But I haven't seen her pull her paws up. Which makes you feel happy. We were at a party last night. I had a friend who was turning, I won't say her age. Not that you know her, but you know, I learned something in my life. You don't talk about a woman's age, right? But anyway, we're our friend Kim, and it was a nice time. I got to see some friends that we probably haven't seen since November. Other friends we haven't seen since before that, probably summer. So it was nice to catch up and hang out. Lots of laughs. It's always fun. Yeah, lots of music playing. It's always good. So we didn't have karaoke, but we might as well at times, because you know, you get everyone's favorite song comes on, and okay, funny enough, we'll talk about music for a minute, but back when we were younger, I don't know, maybe I'll flash up a picture of Cassie and I. So I had very long hair, and you know, and of course Cassie had this awesome long hair too, and so there's times that we'd be walking along and people, or we'd be driving in my truck, and people, some guys coming up thinking there's, you know, two girls in the truck, right? And he'd be disappointed looking over. In those days I had a mustache, like a Fu Manchu kind of mustache. Very James Hetfield from Metallica, you know, kind of look. But Cassie was known when she was younger as Metal Chick, and Metal Chick now is I don't think she listens to much metal anymore. She's more of dance music and that kind of stuff, and electronic music. And I mean, of course, she loves all the hits like the Bruno Mars and, you know, Lady Gaga's and stuff, like we all do, right? But it's when Cassie has been driving my car and I get in, chances are it's going to be Z103. That's a local radio station. You want to look it up, guys, z103.com, I think, so you get an idea what Cassie's kind of music is. And but our friends last night, Kim and Troy. Troy is a huge Iron Maiden fan, and I mean, like, huge, right? You have some friends sometimes that they have a band that they just really gravitate towards, and oh, here's the dog coming. So we're gonna go on the street, Miley, to give us a chance to win. I'm gonna hold the story for a sec, guys, while we deal with the dog. See, I'm starting to learn, right? I'm starting to learn that I have to be mindful and present if I hope Miley to win. Miley, calm. Good girl. Well, we got people on both people and dogs. There we go. Hey, calm, Miley. Hey, 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 hey. We don't need to do that. I know you and I disagree. You need to do that, don't you? My. Hey, hey, sweetie. Hey, 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 Miley. Come. Hey. That's okay. We got it. Okay? We got it. Come this way. Oh, the dog lives there. Okay. So back to my story. So last night, it's bound to happen when we get together that someone will no doubt put on some Iron Maiden, probably the Trooper specifically, and Troy and Cassie get singing, and like they know there's a lot of words in that song, and they know them all, and it's really fun. So that once again, that was part of our last night. And here it is, you think I'm the singer, right? So that so guys, if you don't know, I'm a musician. One of the things that I do, I am a guitar player and a singer. And actually, the song at the very end of the video, our theme song, that's a song I wrote for Miley. So, but I'm not the one. I think because I am a singer, I don't want to be that guy that when I go to a gathering or a party that I've got to be there singing, if on occasion, if people, I've been in an environment where we have done karaoke or something, and people had asked me to sing, that's totally different. Of course, I will gladly have some fun with it, right? But it's anyway. The band, I had mentioned, I guess yesterday, that I haven't done music for a little while now. I have a writing partner that I've been working with for most of my life, I guess. And him and I started chatting again, and I feel the tremors of music bubbling up again, of some more energy to do this. And we have fun doing music, don't misunderstand, but with I believe with my friend especially, the writing process is, I think, his favorite part. And not that he doesn't like performing live, but just give you guys an idea of our neighborhood here. If if he had to choose one thing, I think he's choosing writing, right? So that's exciting. I enjoy the process of recording and writing as well. But if you want to hear what current stuff I've been up to, my band is called 5 Points Road, and just look up 5 Points Road Band, or we've got a few songs posted on YouTube. We're on iTunes and Spotify. So, but excuse me. There we go. Am I? But the style of music, if you like the Eagles, if you like rock country stuff, it's more rock than country. It's because, especially my roots. My writing partner Jeff, we had a band together as a metal grunge. It was a grunge band that developed into a metal band at one point, and kind of why we stopped doing it is both of us were like, do you like playing metal? And at the time we're like, no. So we stopped. And we were writing, most of our songs we write is on acoustic, and so we just leaned into that, and we hooked up with some amazing musicians. Our drummer at the time, Marcelo, he is from Brazil, and what a fantastic musician. Like, I've been blessed. I have a lot of amazing musicians in my life. Marcelo is unique. He can play anything, and not. I know a lot of people say that. I say that like I can sing anything, which is not true. I feel like I can, but you hear when I sing something, you hear a guy who's mostly singing rock music doing a version of whatever it is, right? I can't seem to escape that edge to me. It's just the way I'll look at Her in the Snow. And but Marcelo, legit, when he plays like Latino music, or he plays you know, well, whatever. I'm not going to go through, you know, he plays legit, but he also does it for a living, right? So he better play it legit because he feeds his family doing that, right? So, and yeah, we have a violin player and electric guitar player, and they're just super accomplished musicians. These, have you ever been on a cruise ship? Some of the musicians that you've heard playing, that's who I have in my band. So 5 Points Road. But yeah, so give it a look. We don't have a lot of views on our channel. It's and our videos are quite simple, but at least you'll hear, if you don't check out iTunes or Spotify, you at least get to hear it if you want. But I'd love to hear your thoughts of what you guys think. But there'll be more music. And you know, I was also thinking, you know, if there's a time I have wanted to do with Miley. There's a guy out there who has a beautiful channel where he just sits outside and he plays music. Now most of it is cover songs, other people's music, but he plays and his dog is just there enjoying the music together. And I pulled out my guitar when Miley was a puppy and she hated it. Like she'd just bark and bark and bark and bark. Every time I picked up the guitar, she'd just bark. And it really sucks. So I didn't do a whole lot of guitar playing when she was younger. And because I thought, what a cute video it would be, this guy with this tiny puppy and singing, you know, I would have done some of my own songs with her. But I'm still thinking sometime I'll sit down with Miley and maybe I'll do our theme song with her. So yeah, who knows, that'd be fun. But yeah, thanks for hanging out with me today, guys. It's did a bit of an extended walk. How long has it been? Oh, I'm seeing like 40, it's over 40 minutes on this walk so far. So Monty has got a good excursion today, which is good for her. And so this afternoon we're going bowling. I have another birthday, a couple friends, and so it should be fun. We're really looking forward to that. I'll let you know how we do. Hey, good man, how you? Awesome.
Go for a walk or sail?
What's that?
Did you go for a walk? I didn't see the dog.
Oh yeah, dog walk.
Enough, eh?
Oh, she sure is. She's 2 now. So, yep, she's still spunky, but we're hoping she'll start to mellow a little bit this year. But we'll see. But yeah.
She seems a lot better. Like before, she'd be like
Yeah.
so agitated, and now she seems a little bit.
She's definitely starting to learn a little bit, but yeah, cool. Yeah, have a good day, man. Come on, Molly. Come. Come on, Molly. Well, guys, that concludes another. Here we go. Well, guys, that concludes another walk. Okay, guys, so I came home and you heard me talking to my neighbor. You know my normal sign off in the end, and well, now it's just totally thrown me off. So, so that concludes another walk. If you guys haven't subscribed yet, consider subscribing so you don't miss out on another walk with Miley and me. Hope you guys are having a great day. We'll see you all again tomorrow. Take care, guys. I knew we'd be friends from the start. We do everything together and can't keep us apart. When days are happy or skies are blue, everything is better when I'm with you, with my friends.